Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. In today's video, we continue north on US Highway 1 beginning at Florida mile 312.7. Right at the start, we cross into Brevard County in the unincorporated community of Micco as US-1 carries 2 lanes in each direction across the last bit of the St. Sebastian River Bridge and onto dry land. Here, the highway is marked with those odd forward-pointing arrows outlined with raised reflectors, a pavement treatment that seems to be a Florida specialty for reinforcing the direction of travel on multi-lane roads. Micco had just under 10,000 residents at the 2020 census, with neighborhoods and retirement communities extending inland to the west and small marinas, RV parks, and mobile home communities closer to the lagoon side. This is the southernmost community in Brevard County along US-1, and as we follow Federal Highway north from here, the corridor will gradually transition from scattered riverfront development into the more continuous suburban stretch that connects Micco to Grant-Valkaria, Malabar, and eventually the larger cities of Palm Bay and Melbourne on Florida's Space Coast. Here we enter the town of Grant-Valkaria and continue north along a quieter section of US-1 where pine flatwoods and scrub come right up to the shoulders between scattered riverfront businesses. Grant-Valkaria is home to a little over 4,500 residents as of the 2020 census, spread out over a large area that still feels very rural, even though we're not far from the beaches in the city of Melbourne. On paper, the town is fairly young, officially incorporated in 2006, but it brings together 2 much older communities. Grant grew up in the late 1800s as a small fishing and packing village along the railroad in the lagoon, and you still see hints of that heritage today in the working docks and fish camps tucked between the houses along the water. Each year, the town hosts the Grant Seafood Festival near the riverfront, drawing visitors from across the Space Coast for fresh local seafood, live music, and craft vendors. Out of view to our left, Valkaria developed around a small airfield and the surrounding ranch land, and today Valkaria Airport serves general aviation and skydiving rather than big commercial jets. Between the two, the town spreads out over a mix of ranchettes, wooded preserves, and a growing network of hiking and equestrian trails, so many residents keep a very rural lifestyle. Along this stretch, side roads like Micco Road and Valkaria Road head west toward Interstate 95 and inland neighborhoods, and east toward small riverfront parks and boat ramps that give locals direct access to the Indian River Lagoon. Here we cross into the town of Malabar, and US-1 starts to pick up a few more traffic signals and neighborhood entrances while still holding on to its 4-lane divided profile. Malabar is a small town of just under 3,000 residents as of the 2020 census, part of the Palm Bay, Melbourne, and Titusville metropolitan area, but determined to keep a quieter, wooded feel. The community first came together around homesteads, groves, and a riverside post office that was formerly named Malabar in 1883, when mail still arrived here by boat along the lagoon rather than by highway. Today, the west side of the road is lined with side streets leading back to 1- and 2-acre home sites, small farms, and a string of nature preserves, including Malabar Scrub Sanctuary and other conservation lands that offer hiking, mountain biking, and horseback riding through rare scrub and pine flatwoods. On our right, riverfront homes, docks, and a few small marinas peek through the trees along the Indian River Lagoon. Ahead we cross Malabar Road, signed as State Road 514, which begins here at US-1 and runs west through Palm Bay toward Babcock Street and Interstate 95, serving as a key east-west route for residents who commute inland or connect to the freeway system. As we continue north, we approach the Malabar town limits, and the roadside gradually transitions toward the more suburban edge of Palm Bay, with more frequent intersections and signs hinting at the larger metro area ahead. We conclude today's video at mile 324.7. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.